I don't know that one, I don't want that one, I want this one.
That was on Springwood, right?
That's on Springwood.
That's the first time I found out there was going to be riots, because he told me.
Yes.
They had already heard.
Yeah.
They had already heard the rumors. I won't go into the whole politics of it. I was living on Sunset Avenue. I saw the troop carriers come in and park across the street from Asbury Park High School in the back there. And I had quit music at the time. I had a kind of revelation. Revelation to make no money, I guess.
Yeah. It was expensive.
Yeah, and I started a little thing called Lifeline, actually, where we would, feed the people after the riots. We did a lot of work on Springwood Avenue, but it was really burnt down. It was kind of a scary time. You hear shooting going on at night, but I was in Asbury Park, yeah.
You were this side of the tracks, or were you over, or both?
Yeah, no, it was on this side. What is this side?
This side being the shore side, or were you over on the west side?
No, I was on Sunset Avenue,
Okay.
908, I can tell you, but, yeah, right on that
That's west
thing
side.
there. Yeah, west side, I guess. But it was a scary time. But I remember Kingsley Street was kind of really thinning out around that time too. In fact, I opened a little place called the Pizza Place. Then I opened it on Labor Day and closed Memorial Day. So you figure out how smart I am. And Bruce, you remember this guy because you talked to Johnny A. Yeah, because Bruce came as far as pub one night and asked me what Johnny was living in my cellar. But Johnny became my right-hand man, and he would make the subs. But they could see me making these subs. We gave all the food away, though. Nobody had money. And I remember one guy walking down 3rd Avenue going toward the ocean. He said, I was asking guys, should I turn left or right? The guy said, turn left, and that's where I put. I said, John, put another big ziti in the oven. But the funniest thing with Johnny, I just got to say this, he was making the sub for himself. And he said, Nicky, no, a guy came in and wanted the sub. It was for $1 or something. It's on Kingsley Street. So I'm making him the sub, but I didn't have. I said, John, where's the provolone? Where's the cheese? He said, I've got to put cheese in this sub. He said, I ate it. And I said, what do you mean you ate it? He said, well, I don't get paid. He said, so. But the funniest thing was, you mentioned Samson Sam and those guys, and I probably Bruce stopped in, because then it was that yellow place down. What was that called, Bruce? That yellow club down the end of the street. Sunshine. Oh, yeah, Sunshine Inn. I think that was the only place. Yeah, whatever it was down there. But I remember one guy came in from the telephone company. I said, why do you come here and eat? I mean, you can't be serious, man. You can eat any place in town. He said, this is the best show in town. But anyway, we lived through the riots, And I think it joined people together even more than it galvanized people.
Yeah, it was tough, though. I mean, I remember seeing the flames, and we all went over from Ocean Grove, and Fisher's burned down, and Al's House of Hits burned down. But it was really scary because we had friends in there, and it was all wooden houses along Springwood, with all the old staircases outside, the wooden staircases, and they went up like kindling, and the firemen refused to go down some of the streets. And I don't think there was a lot of shooting coming from Springwood, but there was a lot of troopers there. Yeah. A lot of those troop carriers, and it was frightening. It was really as though anarchy had hit. And the real forces had come out to repress any kind of, people doing anything.
Well, they had blocked off the town. At night, you couldn't get in or out.
Yeah.
You couldn't get in and out of the town. And it was a tough time, because I remember we delivered food down there after, and some people were without, I'm talking about black people now, they didn't have, in fact, just real quickly, I'm going to tell a story that this woman, me and Johnny A, we used to go down there and try to bring food to people, and we went by Leo's Turf Club, and there's 4 guys standing there, really nasty looking guys. And I said, real brave, I thought I had the spirit of the Lord, I mean, nothing could hurt me. And I said, where's so-and-so? And I went to her house, I found the kid, they were really nice, and anyway, the floors were sideways, they should have been condemned. Then I found out who owned these places, man. And I won't get into it now, but it was very, very disappointing, But this one woman, I went up into her, right up where the Orchid Lounge used to be, right near there, right across the street. And there was a picture of Bobby Seale, I'll never forget it, on the door with the gun like this. I said, oh God. So Johnny said, man, we ain't going here. I said, yeah, we're going upstairs. And the lady said, I have cancer and I want my sister to come live with me, And I said, all right. She said, well, we need a bed. So I got her, like for example, we needed food, I call you up, Bruce up there, and we get some cans together or something. So anyway, the lady needed a mattress and a thing, and I heard this water like a waterfall. And she said, oh, go in the kitchen. The whole corner of the thing was broken. From the floor above, all the water was crashing down the pipe. And that's how these people were living and surviving, innocent, people from this situation, But after a while, people did begin to come together, and of course, the Salvation Army helped, but we were a little independent organization, so we did, whatever we could do.
Bruce, you told me you watched it from the water tower.
Yeah. I lived in a surfboard factory at the time. I was living up in the industrial park in Wanamassa. If you go straight out Sunset, cross 35 and keep going, you'll come to the top of the hill. At the top of the hill is a little red brick building, and I lived in a room there with another fellow. And it was the Challenger Eastern Surfboard Factory. I think, I got evicted out of my place in Asbury. I ended up there. But there was a big water tower, and you're very high when you get to that spot, and you can see all the way close to the ocean. And so you can see all the smoke came up, and I remember I climbed a ladder to the top of the water tower, and you can see the whole town burning from up there. It was, like I say, couldn't get in and out of the city for several days, and our lives were still, we were all just, everything that happened in Asbury Park. I mean, the Upstage Club and the Orchid Lounge are really just, they're a stone's throw away from one another. Literally, the only thing separating them is the railroad tracks. And so the Orchid was a place where we'd visit, and after that, all I remember was the town getting very, very quiet, very, very quiet. And it was sort of the beginning of a long period of the desolation
Which lasted 30-some years.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
So Bob, when you came back from touring with the Orioles and saw what had happened in Asbury, you stayed living here after that? I mean, you were here in the 70s and 80s?
Yeah, I'm still here.
And what was the West Side like? I mean, Bruce is saying it was.
It was a disaster. There was nothing but space. All the buildings was burned down. Like you said, it lasted a long time.
Yeah, they tore them down and didn't build
That's
anything
right.
back up.
And what about the music then? You no longer got clubs to play, for sure. Was there music on the West Side, or did that kind of stop?
No, that kind of stopped,
Yeah.
yeah.
I think Big Bill's still was open
Yeah.
after that, right?
Because Cubans used to have a lot of entertainment. That was
Right. That went down too.
Yeah.
And you stayed and got back into music. You were out of music during that.
Yeah, because I had this little place, and I thought it was my calling to feed people. And at that time, 1 out of every 3 people in Asbury Park, I think that's the correct statistic, because Marlboro had closed, where they housed a lot of people who had problems and everything, and many of them came to Asbury Park and were housed. It was terrible. And some
They
days,
lived under the boardwalk.
Yeah, some days
hundreds of them.
yeah, and I had guys come in the pizza place. I give them coffee, and and they say, "We'll see you Wednesday." Again. They forgot they were in there Monday. So that was that. But that's what it was. But talking about Big Bill, I just got to say, that's the first place I ever sang with music was Big Bill.
Was that
A guy
right?
named Sammy Pugh playing. Sammy, blind, remember?
Yeah.
Bobby Young used to say, "Sammy feet so smell Pugh." Man, they play them things. And the first time I sang it was St. Patty's Day. So they said, Big Bill said, "Nicky, come and sing Danny Boy," And he knew I was too young to go in there, So I said, I never sang music, And it was St. Patty's Day, and Big Bill, it was a primarily black club, but it was integrated too, you sort of white people. And Big Bill I'll never forget, had all this silver service and all the thing. So I went to Sammy Pugh. He said, "Sing in my ear or something." I said, "Oh, Dan." He said, I got it. I didn't know what the hell I was going to do. I had this long leather coat on, and so I just said, hope no one gets offended. I just stand up, no reason anyone should, but I just said, "I want to sing a song for all your Irishmen today," and I said, so I sang with Sammy. Sammy got behind me. He sounded like the symphony orchestra, if you knew Sammy Pugh, and I sang Danny Boy. So that was the first. So that was my memories of Big Bill. Yeah. In fact, recently,